So let's analyze the structure of our semi-structured data we're going to be using. Okay, so dealing with structured data is pretty easy and straightforward because you can just start fetching the columns, right? So that's pretty easy. But when you have semi-structured data, you have nested hierarchies of data, and then this can add some complexity. Then I brought here two web pages to show you, to give you as an example of data, of helpers that can help you on your daily tasks. First of all, let me show you the data we're gonna be using. So I will open here the credit data. This is gonna be available for you, right? So we can see that this JSON, this is formatted in a single line way. This is perfect for Datafusion. This is the way Datafusion understands the data better, right? But sometimes, let me copy one single element of this JSON. We see that we have a list, so an array with a lot of dictionaries, and then these dictionaries have arrays, and then these arrays contain several dictionaries, can contain several dictionaries, and then this can bring some challenges for us while we are transforming our data, right? So let me copy then this element to here. Well, actually there's one already here which is pretty much the same, and then in this website called JSON Formatter you can convert the single line JSON, you can convert to a multi-line JSON. This multi-line JSON, it's easier for us to read, so it's more human friendly, eyes friendly. So let me open here, the Visual Studio. I already have created here, and then a new file, and then I'm gonna paste that multi-line JSON. So this helps me to understand the data. So I can see I have one hierarchy with many values: ID, name, sobrenome, email, gender. So those are words in Portuguese that we're gonna change later when we rename the columns. No worries. And then there's also some data that are in English also, so no worries with this. And we have a second level of data, which is another array. We saw that in the root of the file, it's a big array, but then inside of each dictionary we have an array that can contain many values. In this case, contain 3 cards and 3 credit card informations. Don't worry, they're fake, right? So this can add some complexity when we are dealing with that. But then in Datafusion, we're gonna see that these can be handled with just a couple clicks, right? So no codes, no loops, no for loops, no way to trying to guess what is the best structure. It's gonna be handled everything all for you, and then you're gonna normalize this data with a couple clicks, right? So this is just for you to understand a bit about these data that we're gonna be dealing with, right? And one more thing here I want to show you is this other page. This other page, it's useful when you're working with JSON. You may get an error called JSON not well structured. This happens when you receive a JSON file and it is already in a multi-line format, and then you can use this page here to convert the multi-line to a single line JSON. So this is helpful when you're building your applications. Okay, this is basically the goal of this page, and then the other page is to do the other way around, and then it already prints to you in a very nice way. In the next chapter, in the next lesson, we are gonna be learning on how we're gonna parse these semi-structured data to structured data, and we're gonna show it up on Datafusion.